Hi all. This long-term strategy means that it's a focus on student skills for the medium to long term. In this particular instance, we're talking about reading like an economist, and we use this to develop students' skills, analytical skills, contextualized skills, evaluative and synoptic skills on any piece of extended reading, especially good for things like data response, case studies, where extracts are given and so on. Now, in terms of this is something that students find quite difficult usually. They like to copy information, whether that's data, whether that's tables, whether that's graphics and charts and so on. And by doing that, they're not maximizing those marks. So what we have them doing is that whenever they get an extended extract, such as the one that you can see in the middle, what we don't ask them to do is just highlight, but we ask them to change the information. So in this particular example, it's about when George Osborne was introducing the Northern Powerhouse to match the economy in the Southeast. And in terms of this, you can see a number of economic terms, but the sorts of things that even if you're not economically minded, you would know that this would reduce inequality. You would know that this would involve significant government spending, but that there would be a time lag. This wouldn't all happen in one go. This may have positive aspects such as reducing congestion in the southeast. It might, in terms of this, it might reduce social problems and so on in the north with more jobs and higher incomes and so on. Now, by starting to make all those links across the piece as students go down any extended work, what they're actually doing is they're revisiting concepts. This is very strong, and it reinforces those concepts and makes them better able to apply information already learned to new case studies, to new contexts. Now, obviously, in terms of introducing something like this, once it's done, unfortunately, we know with student skills, they develop over time. So this has to be done consistently, and it can be done through in-class activities, it can be done through homeworks, it can be done through assessments, preferably through all. Now, what we get quite often with our students is that in terms of wider reading, they don't do it unless it's mandatory. So make it mandatory. It's something that they have to do on a weekly or a fortnightly basis as a minimum. And very, very soon, we start to see those skills that they need to develop for the medium to the long term coming on significantly. In terms of economic students, data response is something that they're particularly good at, and many of our students do very, very well. And one of the key reasons is because of this focus on the medium to the long run. Okay, so if you've got any subject that includes longer passages of reading, case studies, use of extracts and so on, I think this could be a very, very transferable skill and activity. Okay, thank you.